meditation when you have to look carefully on what comes. For example, some patterns, they always come back. And when you come back, relax, but there are some patterns which are the same. So
you mean mental patterns?
some mental, emotions, some
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 old
things,
stuff.
but you always face it.
Yeah.
So it's like, do we need to look at it more like precisely, carefully, or still just letting go?
If that old stuff comes and you just can let it go, let it go. But if it comes persistently, always again nagging, then you may have to accept, okay, I have to spend some time for that. And then you really open up. Instead of fighting it away, instead of trying to press it back in the subconscious from where it comes, you open up and invite it, okay, come. And then experience it fully. Most of the time it's connected with old stories. So let the stories come, but try not to get lost in the past and in the thoughts and in the imagination, but let it come, let the memories come, let the emotions come, let the whole pattern come, but at the same time try to be aware, what is it doing to you right now? How is it influencing your experience right now? And then in that, relax. Start on the easiest level. Relax your body, relax your legs, relax your feet, relax the rest of your body. And then energetically also you get more relaxed. Emotionally, intellectually you let go more. And then it may turn around for some time if you let it be, if you don't fight it. But then gradually it has the tendency to go. Then you may think, fine, it's gone. And the next day the same stupid thing may come back. And if you can let it go, let it go. But if it still persists, then accept, okay, go about it, invite it again, go through it from the beginning to the end, from the end to the beginning, play a bit with it, but try not to get lost in the story, try not to get lost in the pattern, but see what it is doing to you now. And then relax. And if you deal with old patterns like this, then gradually they're losing their power, and eventually it's just a story.
You let them go through the kind of relaxing and its effect on the body with the old stories.
Yes.
That notice that how the body is affected, the tension maybe. And
it's
then
the easiest place to start, because when we are getting all worked up emotionally, then we are also getting worked up energetically, and then invariably we are also getting worked up physically. And if you put the attention there, it's the easiest point to start. Relax physically. Even if you cannot totally relax, you can relax somewhat if you give the impulse. And then gradually you become more aware how energetically how it works, and you can relax that also. And then the emotion and the intellect also will follow. It's not so much a question of analyzing and understanding. If somebody wants to do that psychoanalysis and it can go on and on and on, and you don't have to go and look for it. Just be here, be quiet, and then those things that have to be treated, they will come all by themselves and raise their head again and again and again. Deal with those things that come. It's not that we have to go and search in the dirt and there is something that we can also get rid of, and there is some. It's a jungle, there's no end to it. But if we deal with what is coming, then sometimes whole fields start to drop off without we are having to go into every damn detail of it.
say in the past that there was time that you purposefully brought certain things in to
Right.
process them?
When I came to Amma, then I had been practicing all kinds of things for 12 years before. And then she said, okay, you can sit, you want to sit, don't do anything else. That's what I did as good as I could. And then I think she was that young mystic, and there was that energy there, and I thought, now, boom, it's going to go like this. And there, when I started to really sit and sit and sit, instead of getting quieter there, it really started. I was pissed off no end, and for a long time, instead of letting it happen, I just created more trouble by desperately trying to push it away. I didn't want to be busy with my mental crap. I wanted to be in a cosmic state and spiritual and God knows what, but not with all the suppressed anger and unfulfilled desires and all such nonsense. Until I came to the point that I had to surrender to the fact I have to deal with it. I can't just somehow bypass it. As long as it's there, somehow or other, it has to be attended to. And then I started to do exactly that, to invite. When stories came up, usually it was totally connected to stories and emotions. And then invite that, and then let the emotions come, but try not to get completely lost in it. Sometimes I would completely get lost in it. Okay, be again totally in the past and in stories, and then, there I'm going again. Go back. But gradually, things getting weaker if you do that. Sometimes I would spend hours going round and round and round in the same stuff, and finally, it goes like that. It's gone. Finished. Beautiful, sweet peace. And the next day the same story was there again.
The same?
Same. At least, especially one period was coming back all the time. Army time.
Sometimes I wanted to bring the story back to look at it, and the story wouldn't come.
Oh, then let it go. Be here, be now, be at peace. That's all you need to do. And then those who come and disturb your peace,
On their own.
fish those. Don't go and look for them.
Yeah.
It's coming all by itself. Sometimes you may have a period where it's all peaceful, where it's all nice. You feel, you're getting somewhere. And it's like, as you're getting deeper, you're opening again new stuff that is there that was somehow locked, like a bubble deeper in your subconscious. And then you may think, oh my God, I was starting to get more peaceful. It was really, my meditation was progressing, and there I'm going again. And then accept, okay, there is some more to deal with it, but don't go looking for it. It's coming all by itself. Yes?
When thoughts come up in your mind now, after all this year, you never attach to them?
Sometimes there is a speck of attachment, and then I may even let it there and play around with it for some time, but it doesn't have that capacity to really create problems. The trouble is when we are getting a thought or a line of thought and we keep on repeating it and not even aware that it's there, and the emotion becomes stronger and stronger about it, and then it's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it's becoming overwhelming. A speck of attachment is there, but you see it, it comes, you let it go, it doesn't leave a trace. It's simply because we pick up things and hold on to it Either some things that we like and we want it and want to hold on, or some things that we don't like and we don't want it and we hold on and not wanting it. And of course it's there all the time. We don't want and there we hold on to it and why, it shouldn't, why me again, poor little me, always me. Go into those mechanisms and create big stories out of nothing. But if it comes, it's there for a moment, you play a bit with it and let it go, it doesn't leave a trace. I somehow don't take myself serious enough anymore to make it big. I don't believe in the reality of this appearance as I used to believe. This whole story is not as real as it appears. It's a magic show. Consciousness dives into it, plays crazy for some time and then gets out of it. And we are taking it so serious. Me. I, me, mine. My story. My success. Do they like me? Don't they like me? Yeah. Consciousness dives into this crazy magic show for some time to get experience, getting richer for the experience. And if we are totally getting lost in that experience and identify with it, it's such a drag. But you can learn to be detached from it and then still play the story, still play your role, and then it's a game. You go about it playfully. And basically nothing has the power to really pull you again into these dark holes to make you suffer.